Ethan Morchy, hello.
Hello.
It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you too.
And you are a hardware security engineer.
Yes.
Among other things.
Okay,
two things I want to talk about.
Go for it.
One, you won the lockpicking competition last night.
Did. That was not easy. There was somebody else who was very, very talented at lockpicking, and he got.
It was a close rivalry.
It was very close. I got one ahead of him, and to this day, I think he's gonna be pretty pissed.
Yeah. And so you won a prize. You won like a giant lunchbox full of pins.
I wish I could bring it. It's a repinning kit from Lab. It's probably like retail value $300, $400, something or other. But you open it up and it has like thousands of pins. It's really
pretty.
Yeah.
It's also like it could be like an engineer's beading kit.
Yes.
If you did art.
Oh, true. That's very true. I'm probably going to use it for repinning because I have a lot of locks. But it's still really fun.
But you know, the art, the chip
there is
art.
an artistic value for it.
Okay. So what's your story with lockpicking? Like,
well, I watched a video by Devianto Lom, who's a very famous like physical penetration tester. And I saw like a conference video online, and I really, really wanted to learn how to pick the locks the way that he did. So I begged my parents. I was probably like 13, begged my parents, please, can I get a lockpicking set? Please, please, please. They said no. I guess
you're like, and then they have to live with the result of that then, don't they?
Yeah. So I started off with like Paperclips and was trying to like open up the TSA locks or whatever. And then I moved up and finally ended up getting it myself. And when I joined a company that did like kind of hardware physical penetration testing stuff, I would spend probably 10-15 minutes every single day for 2 years just trying to like pick those locks open. So by the time I came here to this conference and was checking out the lockpicking village, I just knew I had to like do my best to really show what it was.
So just to give a sense, there was like a networking event or a fun, just relaxed, whatever.
Totally fun. There was a rap star rapping in the background.
We were having fun. And there was a table and it was full of just all kinds of classic locks, traditional like master
anything from
locks
like the plastic acrylic to the master locks to like even like American locks and Medico, getting like really like higher in security.
So there were a fair number of people walking around like this all evening, working on the locks. Okay. And then, but you're also kind of widely acclaimed now for having hacked a heart rate monitor. Tell me about that.
It's a medical device that's like an implant for your heart, but it also interfaces with a monitor that you can put on probably like your nightstand or your desk or something like that. And I spent a couple of days doing just like a pro bono research on it to see what kind of vulnerabilities I could find. And I think at the end of the day, there were other people contributing independently to the research, but I came away with maybe 3 vulnerabilities discovered. Other people came away with 2, and I think one other person came away with 1. But somehow, like independently, we all kind of came to a conclusion, and that was there were a lot of vulnerabilities with this device. It affected over, I believe the person said 800,000 users.
Wow!
So that was really beneficial to be able to just contribute that work, go through the whole public disclosure process, and then come out with that with the understanding that with this new update, it's probably helped secure those users in the long run.
So there's a CVE out there now.
3?
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think there's 5 total, but I'm responsible for 3 of them.
Where was the problem?
The problem was on the physical hardware itself, and then also the firmare on it. So if you look at the physical
monitor, not the implant.
No, not the implant. I focused only on the monitor. I didn't have an implant.
That's probably easier to update the hardware of the monitor.
Very much so. Yeah, it's actually connected to a cellular network. So they didn't, as long as it's turned on, the like pinging back and forth, they just be able to push the update immediately. No user would have to go and press the like firmware update. But you look at the hardware, and then you can see an SD card on there, and immediately it kind of raised some alarm bells. I put that into my computer, and then I saw a list of encrypted files, but there are files nonetheless. And then you look at the chip again, and I think on my website I have like a step-by-step tutorial of what happened, but you can go and attach probes to one of the flash chips on the PCB, and then you can get the encryption key from that. And from there you unlock the files in the SD card, and you have a ton of executable files like Windows exe that you can go and do firmware analysis on.
Well, thank you for finding that and disclosing it responsibly.
Happy to help.
Thank you, Ethan. It was good to talk to you.
Good talking to you too.